here at the Performing Arts Center in Tampa, Florida. But unlike their previous performance in New York, the New York City Gay Men's Chorus is but one of nearly 100 choral groups from around the world gathered here for Gala Festival 5. Gala, or the Gay and Lesbian Association of Choruses, was the sponsor for the festival held this past summer, one of the largest lesbian and gay cultural events ever.
We have choruses here from Germany, from France, from England, Great Britain, and representatives from the Netherlands, Australia, and several other countries, and of course many, many from across the United States. It's an 8-day performance festival, and we have over 190 performances scheduled during the course of the week.
The start of the festival coincided with Tampa's Gay and Lesbian Pride March, which doubled last year's 5,000 marchers to over 10,000 people this year because of the Gala event. The marchers filed into the convention center for Gala's opening ceremonies and were greeted by its master of ceremonies, Harvey Firestein.
I don't know, what can I say? Like teased blonde hair in a Dallas mall, I rise. I like working with the choruses, I really do. I've worked with several of the choruses now, and I always have a really good time with the guys and gals, and so when they asked me to be here, I said, okay, what do you want me to do?
One of Harvey's duties was to introduce one of his personal heroes and the evening's keynote speaker.
Ladies and gentlemen, Maya Angelou.
When I get to be a composer, I'm going to put everybody in my music. And I'm going to sing everybody out of my mouth natural like dew. Thank you.
The crowd also heard from performers Romanowski and Phillips and the rock trio Betty.
Anytime there's a song and a bunch of people getting together for a party, Betty's going to be there.
Well, we deliberated a few minutes, you know. First, they had to really sweeten the pie as far as I was concerned. Above the clouds, above the clouds.
The audience was also greeted by folk legend Holly Near.
I find these choruses as a place where people are coming out. They stand on stage in front of their community and sing with a gay chorus. It's a coming out for them that they might not have the courage to do alone.
A letter was even read to the convention delegates addressed from the White House.
Perform. Best wishes for a memorable festival and every future success. President Bill Clinton. Thank you all.
For participants and even local politicians and businesses, this festival was more than memorable. It was remarkable.
We have street banners all down the main drag in Tampa that say the Gay Men's Chorus of Los Angeles or the Lesbian and Gay Chorus of Washington, D.C. on them. We have had tremendous coverage of this festival in the local newspapers. It's also helped us portray gay men and lesbians in a very positive way.
This convention is the largest convention of any type in the history of Tampa. And the economists say that these people here during these 8 days will spend at least $20 million in the local economy.
And I think that is a turning point because when you really make business understand that there's nothing to fear and that it's actually good business.
Given the size and success of this event, it's hard to imagine controversy. But the road that brought Gala 5 to this conservative town was rocky and long.
Shortly after we decided that we wanted to come to Tampa, in 1992, the city repealed its human rights ordinance, which included a clause protecting people from discrimination on the basis of sexual orientation. When that repeal occurred, there was great turmoil in Gala. People thought we shouldn't come to Tampa.
When we lost our ordinance, Mayor Sandy Friedman sent a letter to all of the choruses asking them to come.
It was important for this group and the gay and lesbian choruses to come to this community, to show people in this community that this was about love. This wasn't about fear or hate.
The repeal of that human rights ordinance was eventually struck down, and Tampa was destined to hear the voices of Gala 5.
Our group started after the Amendment 2 issue in Colorado, and we've been going ever since and going strong.
And like Colorado, which has struggled with issues of gay rights and equality, Tampa was not without its protesters to the parade and to the Gala Festival.
When I meet other people from across the country, I realize how lucky I am to live in New York City, where it's fairly easy to be a lesbian of color who can be out. And I'll meet people from Portland, Oregon, where it's not easy. What they found the best way for them to get together is to come together maybe one night a week and sing. And it's very powerful for them, and that becomes their political statement.
And one thing that's been wonderful is we've gone on tour with Portland Lesbian Choir and the Portland Gay Men's Chorus around to the small towns in Oregon during the Measure 9 and the Measure 13, and been able to sing in small communities, and I think that's really important. Tonight, sleeping on a midnight lake.
I support anytime that gays and lesbians get together to celebrate, because we don't celebrate enough. We protest a lot. We have a lot of time to do political things, and we don't celebrate our lives enough. So anytime we can get together and celebrate our lives, you got me there. We're gonna make it.